Chat, what is up? What is up, chat? Hella early stream. Hella early stream. How is everybody doing? I doubt anybody's gonna pull up, but you know, it is what it is. I don't know if anybody's gonna pull up. However, I'm fucking back. I am back, chat. So, I wanted to use this stream because it's an early stream, and I wanted to set things in stone because there are a couple things that have been going on in my life that I wanted to reflect on and sort of like talk about. Not really vent, but just like talk about, because it's interesting how I am probably the most inconsistent streamer of all time. Probably behind fucking Germa. I'm gonna be real. I am going to be so real with y'all. I have had no motivation to stream for a bit. And the reason why I didn't have any motivation to stream was because of my mental health. Mental health has always been a struggle for me. And it's been spiraling downward for a really, really long time. And ever since I lost my first car back in February, that's when it sort of like started to go on. And it's interesting too, because everybody says, your content is good, Dom. Laramie, you are the best content creator I've ever seen. And to answer that compliment, it's just like, I don't believe in myself. However, there's a caveat to that. Something happened with one of my main friend groups. Nothing bad. Just something that was inflicted on me by my own self. And when I came back to the group chat that I was in, I saw the messages that they sent. And I look like shit right now. Because, you know, up here is all shit. But it was a wake-up call for me. I realized something important. I am fucking lazy! Now, chat. Laziness is a blessing and a curse. There are some times when it can be a blessing, there are some times when it can be a curse. But for me, it's only a curse. So, here's the deal, chat. Here's the deal, chat. My mom is on my ass for getting a second job. Because I'm only getting 32 hours at work and she wants me to work 40 hours a week, which is fair. When I feel like it, and I'm going to push myself to do this more, I am going to stream for a minimum of an hour. Minimum. I was talking to somebody in the Laramie server, one of my good friends, Joe, and he said to me, Dom, you could very well stream for an hour. It doesn't have to be long. You could stream Elden Ring. You could stream Smash. You could stream whatever the fuck you want, as long as it pertains to the audience's, you know, interests. And you'll be chilling. So that got me thinking. Because after I crashed out a couple nights ago, it was a really bad crash out. I was thinking, why don't I actually, even though I don't believe in myself, because I don't, what if I do it anyway? And say, fuck it. If I do it for an entire summer, let's see how far I can really go. So now we're here. So I'm going to be real. I started up a stream because I wanted to stream. I started up a stream because I wanted to get these thoughts out of, out of me and project it onto you guys. Because for me, chat, I am going to fuck around and find out. Like I said, I don't believe in myself. I think my content is dog shit. Who fucking cares? Who cares if your content is dog shit? I am going to stream for an hour minimum whenever I feel like it. And that's going to be more common than it has been. That's really it. That's all that I wanted to do. What's up, Biggest Dude? What's up, Slinkery Stinker? What's up, Legs? Chat. I said it at the beginning of January. And I will say it again. This year is the year of Laramie. Case and fucking point. Let me pull up the fucking clip. Let me pull up the fucking clip, chat. Where's my, hold on. Holy shit, you grew a beard? Yeah, I did. And I actually need to trim it. I genuinely need to trim this shit. Alright, chat. Are we ready? I just need to make sure that this is all good. Alright, that's perfect. Alright, chat. I said this. Now, when I said this, chat, I'm not gonna lie. I was capping the fuck out of my ass. Because I said it because I'm a clip farmer. Because in this day and age, you have to clip farm to actually make it big. Now, when I clip farmed, suddenly, a lot of crazy shit started happening to me. I got over the breakup with my ex. I got everything that I wanted for school. I was in a fucking slump and I ended up passing for some reason. I don't know how I passed, but I passed. I got a therapist. I went back to Smashy Bros and made a top 10 crew in a dead league, but like, we're not going to talk about that. My crew is still top 10. Or it was my crew, now it's not, but I'm still a leader of that crew. I got coaching from a top Palutena player. And I got promoted at my job. So I was thinking, chat, I'm like, okay, if all of these things are happening and I was capping out of my ass at first, what are the odds that I go back to streaming and somehow make it big? Because like I said, I started the stream because I was pissed the fuck off. Why was I pissed the fuck off? Because my mom asked me to get a second job for the summer. And like I said, I'm a lazy piece of shit. I am a lazy piece of shit, chat. And you know what? I thought to myself, I need to lock in. Gonna start a blog channel? Nah, I'm not. I'm not gonna start a blog channel. Chat, I have crazy plans. The only plan I have is to beat fucking Elden Ring. I don't care. I want to beat Elden Ring. It has been Elden Ring Erd Tree DLC release date. It will be a week until the first anniversary of the Elden Ring DLC. Anyways, it will be a week until the Elden Ring DLC. It will be a week until the first anniversary of the Elden Ring DLC. Now, chat. I started this game when the DLC came out, and I still haven't finished it. I still have not finished the fuck ass game. I'm like halfway through. So, chat. I am off Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I am going to stream Elden Ring one of those 3 days. And it's going to happen. I don't give a fuck. I'll be right back. Will you come back to Roblox too? Maybe. Because people actually like my Roblox streams. They're pretty funny. I'll be right back, chat. I gotta figure out dinner because I'm fat. Anyways. Chat. I don't know what else to do with this stream. I'ma be real. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. Besides, we're back, I guess. This is a short stream and it was made to be. But I just wanted to say that even though I don't believe in myself and I don't think my content is good, who's to say my content can't be good? You know what I mean? So, chat. My mom is pissed at me because she watched my stream and she's like, what the fuck are you doing? So, I'm gonna end, but just know that there's a lot of shit happening. The first thing is, like I said, I'm coming back to content when I feel like it. And that's gonna be way more common than it has been. No more once a month streams, once every 3 month streams, no. I'm going to try to stream, and I said this before, and I actually did it for like 2 weeks. But I was like, what if I stream for a minimum of an hour? It doesn't have to be 5 hours on end, because I get burnt out quickly. What if I stream like at least an hour every week? And if I stream at least an hour every week, that is consistency that I can keep up on and have some type of content to actually make on the side with videos. Speaking of videos, I am starting the Margit boss fight video. I'm starting it tonight. There won't be a stream because I have a lot of other shit to do. But if shit actually goes right, chat, I am going to be streaming. I'm not going to be streaming. I'm going to be... I might stream tonight, actually, again. I just wanted to make this short stream for it. But chat, that's going to happen. I'm going to beat Elden Ring this summer. I don't know when the fuck that's going to be. And I'm not going to act like I know when the fuck it's going to be. Because if I make promises, then people are going to say, but you promised this, but you promised this, but you promised this. Shut up! I'm tired of it. I am going to be beating Elden Ring this summer. And also, I'm going to stream on Twitch more. I have been streaming on Twitch more. I've been streaming Smash because I'm involved with the game again competitively or semi-competitively. And I actually know more people than I did before through that game. So I'm going to be streaming like crew battles and shit on Twitch. YouTube is like where the main shit happens. Twitch is where I do like burner shit. So like whenever I feel like going live with Smash or I feel like doing something dumb and I don't want it to be on YouTube for algorithm purposes, I'll be streaming on Twitch. And then eventually I'm going to try to set it up, but I want to set up multi-streaming. So I can simultaneously stream when I want to stream on YouTube, it also goes to Twitch. But burner shit is on Twitch, so I would advise you guys to fucking follow my Twitch. Because, yeah. Sometimes I do mic off, camera off streams with Smash. Sometimes I don't. With crew battles, it's very common that I do so. But if enough people pull up, I'll fucking do mic and cam for crew battles and shit. But, like I said, chat, that was this is supposed to be a short-ass stream. And I realize it's a short-ass stream. But I'm going to try to stay consistent as much as I can. I'm going to actually push. Because my mental state has been awful. My mental health has been fucking awful. And it sucks to say that. And I'm not even trying to vent on stream. I'm just saying my mental health is fucking shit. And if I go back to content, something that I enjoyed in the past, revisiting some of my childhood shit, maybe that'll be a nice change of pace for me to actually lock in and do shit with my life. So yeah, that's really it. I didn't really fucking intend this to be long, so I'm gonna end. If somebody wants to go back in the VOD, please do so. But chat, Dark Sensei is back!